Hello everyone, Caramel Tank Agent here, and today we're back for another review. Today's review is on the 2024 Day Out with Thomas engine and the 2017 Explore the Rails Mint car. So let's get started. So first off, we're going to look at the box for Day Out with Thomas. As you can see, it says Day Out with Thomas 2024 as opposed to the regular Wooden Railway logo, which I kind of like how they've done this starting in 2023, as you can see up here. With they started in 2023, they didn't do it for 2022. But yeah, very nice design. What sucks is that the prototype had clear wheels, and I really wish I translated the final model, but instead we got like these like pastel bubblegum type colors. But as you can see, the Thomas has a unique expression exclusive to this model. He's got bubble designs based on how the Thomas unit looked in 2024, with he had these like brightly colored bubble designs on him. Same with the coaches, like the passenger cars had little bubble decals on the windows. This also somehow qualifies as merch for the All Engines Go Great Bubbly Build movie, I guess. I mean, according to the wiki, I don't know why. But yeah, last year's event was sort of like based on that, so yeah. As you can see on the top, there's bubbles that I believe it's supposed to look like the bubbles are leaving his funnel. Could be a reference to Bubbling Boilers 4D. On the top, it says Day Out with Thomas 2024. On the back, no printing, usual for an item like this. No special buffers. You can kind of make out his orange smoke box glow, and the design is the same on both sides for the most part. So on to the Sodor Mint car. So this was a bit of a surprise at the 2024 Day Out with Thomas events. These were sold at the Explore the Rails exhibition, which was like this traveling exhibition that was at various museums, and you could interact with various Thomas themed exhibits, where basically it's like a steam train works. Like I believe you can get inside, I think it was either Thomas's or Percy's cab, and you could like shovel coal, you could like repair engines and stuff. And they also had a little booth that was like on the history of the TV show, and they had I believe it was Emily's model on display, and I can't remember if it was one of the hit era Thomas models or the pack scale one. Diesel might have been there as well, but this was sold there, and this is part of the Discover Junction line, I believe, where it was a series of small rolling stock that you could get. That was like, I think it was exclusive to the Wooden Railway website, which is now defunct, and you could like build and customize your own cars, pretty much your own rolling stock. You could get this pack, and you can customize the chassis. You can mix and match the loads. Obviously, this is a little better if you had the pack, because you can't really mix and match much with this. I mean, you can like kind of like flip it around and swap the polarities. And as you can see, it says Island of Sodor, Department of Treasury, which is a little interesting. You can see that there's some coins in here, with like Sir Topham Hatt's hat. I think there's like a, I thought there was like a number 1 or something. Maybe a coin that says like, oh yeah, there's a coin that says like number 1 on there. Yeah. And I believe this is actually a repaint of a car from the Peg and Go set. But yeah, this was a big surprise last year, and I know that this was supposed to come out last year, but I just never really got it out because a lot of setbacks happened. But since I went to Day Out with Thomas today, I thought it would be a perfect time to share this, especially with the next batch of reviews coming up from my recent trip to Day Out with Thomas. And guess what? they were still selling this. This guy had sold out, but they were selling remaining stock of the 2022 and the 2023 engines, which was a bit surprising. But what baffles me the most is that there was a 2025 design, an exclusive Thomas that was leaked. He never came out. Yes, Wooden Railway did cease production earlier this year, which is really sad. I get it. It sold pretty poor when it's kind of dead in the water to begin with, and they just did poor decision after poor decision after poor decision. But that just makes me sad that, like, after almost 18 years, they just stopped doing such an awesome tradition. Like, why couldn't they have this run alongside with the motorized? Like, they've done this before. They've had multiple merch lines, like, get Dale of Thomas stuff. Like, in 2010, there was, like, 2010 or 2011, there was a special Mega Bloks Thomas that they released. Like, in 2006, there was a special take-along tanker and Thomas pack. Like, why couldn't they do that? Just annoying. Supposedly, the 2025 Thomas did make it to the UK of all places, even though the 2022 shit didn't even make it to the UK. It's very weird, but you know, I digress. I'll probably get more into it when I review this bad boy in a couple of days, or whenever I get around to filming him. There's a couple more things I'd like to review beforehand, but yeah, that's really it. But thank you all for watching. We'll see you guys next time. Peace out and goodbye.